Good morning. How's it going, Predator? Good morning, Clarity. Francis. Triple D. Yeah, bullish market. I would say. I mean, like, guys, did we call the bottom yesterday or what? We didn't really call it, but, you know, that 168 or 968 level that we called out ended up being pretty close. Someone called 950. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, that was the low of day. We kind of said that probably is going to be the low of day, and it was. Not really great price action going into the end of the day. We did that nice little spike going into the close. But, yeah. So it's ran the previous day high there. We still got all these levels sitting up here. I mean, I think the run into 450 is probably imminent. Probably doesn't happen today. We'll see, though. We do have a couple of news drivers today, 9:45 news, 10 a.m. news. We'll see kind of what that brings us. We got this kind of higher time frame trend line here as well. Little 5-minute trend going there. The overnight low sitting down there at the 103s. So what kind of range are we in right now? 140? Yeah, not bad. So might be a day to be patient, see what the news shakes out first. But we'll see kind of what, price offers us. Robert, good morning. Pip, Hunter, Andy, Tech T, CK Trades, how you guys doing? What up, Pension Pennies? Your analysis for the weekly has a lot of buying pressure. The daily 4 hours we're going to upside. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Pension Pennies. How's it going, Cofburn and John? I mean, we could get a pullback here, and that's what I'm going to need, right? It's the same. I mean, guys, it's the same thing, different day, right? It's really the same thing I'm looking for every single day. We may not get the pullback today. I feel like today might be a day where we don't get it, but we'll see. We might only get that, which, still would be fine. But if we kind of break through this trend line and kind of retest, I do think there's an okay chance. So if we kind of get close below, retest, enter short, maybe we get that move down to the London low there before we continue the grind higher. But again, no point in predicting. We'll just play what price gives us and just kind of go from there, right? This might be one of those days where we actually don't get the pullback, but I don't really know. Good morning, 2 cents. VWAP touch it open? Yeah, possibly. I mean, that would be fine too. I wouldn't mind that. Let's take a look at the news right quick. Let me get some water. We had our baseball draft last night. I think we came out on top on the draft. We'll see, though. Only time will tell. Maxie, we're not barking, bud. Not until you get ready to call out a trade. All right, let's see what we got as far as news goes. I know we got 9:45 global manufacturing PMI, 3-star, red folder. And then 10 a.m. existing home sales, both 3-star or red folder, whatever you want to call it. Fed Governor Jefferson speaks at 11:30. That's probably not going to do anything. We got some oil news, crude oil at 1. So if you're an oil trader, be aware of that. Where it appeared to me as if the market only goes up, says Design. You could be right. Lasso for Trader, how's it going? Neo in the house. So let's see what Mancini has to say. More of the same. Let runners work. Right? Don't overtrade. 61.29 support keeps 45.56.61 alive. 29 fails, we see 16. Pretty simple. So 61.29 being the bull bear line there for the ES. We'll keep that in mind. Didn't get much sleep last night. I'm running on fumes over here. I, for whatever reason, have just not been able to sleep the last couple of days. TJ Plays, good morning. So we're running on like 6 hours of sleep in 2 days. It's not good for methodical. It's not good for me. I don't operate well on that low of sleep. So we're going to probably try to just get our trade out of the way and, call it a day. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me, Design. Same thing. Dean, good morning. You barely slept last night too, TJ. Yeah, it's like I laid in the bed and I was super tired because I slept like 3 hours the night before, and I just could not go to sleep. Like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12:30. I finally go to sleep somewhere around there. And I wake up, look at the clock, 3:52. Lay there for another hour, 2 hours. I turned on some rain, like rain on a tin roof. I think I fell asleep for like another hour, but yeah. Yeah, get my rest this weekend. I need to. I don't know. Something's up. Can't sleep. Can't sleep. Oh, you have no problem falling asleep. Gotcha. You didn't sleep. Yeah, maybe 2-3 hours. Yeah. Kept waking up because this kitten we have. Oh, you're sitting in a trade from 4 a.m. Let's go. Nice job, TJ. I'm hoping you're long, not short there. It's the planets. Yeah, it could be, Alex. I don't know. Something. In the long, let's go. Nice job. I mean, there looked like there was an okay setup if you didn't go break even. You got a little liquidity grab, a sweep of the Asia low. Little liquidity grab, boop, inversion. Actually, this would have been clean right here. That would have been clean right there. Stopped to break even there. Never came back. That is nice. This would be an A setup right here. Sweep of liquidity. Yeah, for sure. I would have taken this. Delivery from a fair value gap over here on the left. Sweep of liquidity. Nice. That was pretty nice setup. I probably wouldn't still be holding it, but that's just me. I don't know, Cobra. We'll see. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, you got to get one first, right? So I'm kind of looking for a sweep down into this area down here. 200 level, maybe. See if we can kind of hold this higher time frame trend line. Yeah, Design. Until I see money, I don't know. Until I see money, I do know. Until I see a check in my hand or in my checking account. I mean, he can keep the money and just get rid of the IRS. I'm okay with that. I'd be all right with that. Just keep the money. Just get rid of the IRS. Could get a push down into the 180. Kind of back into this area here, top of the range, 175, 180. Maybe. Oh, you need a $125 check every 3 months. Yeah, just get rid of the taxes. That's what I'm saying. RTI pushing the highs. RTY. ES back to the VWAP here. Yeah, maybe we get to pull back into the VWAP a little lower. If we break the VWAP, I don't know. If we break this 5-minute trend here, it could be interesting too. What up, Rob? How's it going? ES kind of hanging out at the VWAP right there. Morning, I hate weeks. It's Friday, I hate weeks. It's your time. It's your time. Exactly, Rob. Getting ready for the weekend. Good luck, design. Longing. Good luck. We got about 3 minutes here till open. A little less, 2.5. See kind of what we get at the open. At the open. Friday is designed to eat all of your profits. Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm just taking one trade room. That's it. One trade. Oof. Look at this thing. This thing is about to... It's ripping lower here. ES through the VWAP there. 200 level here. One trade, that's right. That's what I'm going to do, Coper. We'll see. What up, Matty Matt? You're down bad? That sucks, man. Maybe a good day to not take anything then. Just walk away and call it. All right, do we hold this 200 level or do we get below here? You hate days when news at 8:30 and 10, yeah. Well, yeah, we got 9:45 and 10 now. I don't know what we had at 8:30 today. Didn't do much, whatever it was. Neo TPing out 191. I'm assuming you took the short or you're in the short. Nice job, Neo. ES back to 133 here. 30 seconds to open. Oh, 8:45, yeah. Well, looks like a ES below the VWAP, Nasdaq at coming into the VWAP right here at open. If it rips through the VWAP, I think we get a nice push down here, maybe into 150 area. Here's open. Right there at the VWAP. If we can push through there, we get a push down here decently. Now, ES is tapping 129, so be careful if you are short. This is the moment of truth here. I did jump in here. Booyah. Jumped in there on my my funded futures funded account for the break there of that trend line, $400. Let's go. 400 quick biggins. Biggins added to the funded. Yeah, I was looking for a 5-minute close below this trend line. That's kind of what I was thinking. And it happened right at open. So that's where I entered. And just really, you could target the London low if you wanted to. I think this level right here, though, 152 is your safe bet. And then you can maybe trail one to the London low. Same thing every day, guys. This is literally, this pattern this week is just played out every single time. Let's go, Matty Matt. Nice job. But yeah, that's played out. I mean, like, every day this week, that's played out. To some degree there. There's your target. There's the 150s. I think 103s are on the table here 100%. I don't know about a 136 bounce on this one. I don't have anything marked out that was obvious. There is some consolidation there. I like more of the bounce down here at the London low. So what up, York? Good morning. 1174 seems, yeah. Are you long? Stopped out of the wretched runner. You're longing 89 Neo. I don't think that worked. Hopefully you got a small loss there, maybe. So let's see kind of what happens here. Do we get the London low? Do we not? I don't know. ES right there at the 129, which is the bull bear line. Again, that's why I kind of trailed my target or trailed my profit taking there. I don't know. If I was a little more patient, I could have got the other 20 points. I was going for 30 points there. And we took 20. Maybe kind of a pushback up here and a hold. But we have news, so I have to be careful. What up, Black Beauty? So, oh yeah, ES. I mean, that recovery of 29 will be interesting on the ES there if it can do it. Otherwise, we continue to push lower. If it doesn't recover the 29, then 116 is probably in our sights. Probably have to go to like a 2-minute or a 3-minute time frame to see if we have anything kind of clean here. Nothing really. There's nothing really clean. I mean, the 5-minute maybe, but like I hate taking trades off that. Like for inversions, right? I mean, a retest of the 174s could be interesting for a little re-entry short. It's just scary. There's no clear place to put your stop, and you don't really know if it's going to respect that EMA or that pivot or that VWAP, right? ES kind of rejecting at the 129 there. We do have news 9:45, news 10 a.m. What time is it now? I mean, we just opened 9:35, so... Yeah, I should have held that trade. I need to get better at that. Just looking for 30 points there. Why VWAP on NQ mini and micro is not the same price? Because there's two different charts, Gabriel. NQ micro and NQ mini are two different indices, technically. So they're not the same. Even though theoretically they are the same, they're not the same. Charts are different. Good morning, Husk. Husk has the flu, guys. I don't know if he's streaming. I think he might have his chart up. Come on, 174. Yep, nice push. Let's see what happens here. I mean, if you got some stones, this is a good short spot. If you got some stones, but you could get wrecked. It's scary. Scary. We do have a bullish SMT with the ES. ES took the London low. Nasdaq did not. So, scary shorting into a bullish SMT, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean the SMT is going to hold by any stretch, but I don't like shorting into an SMT. And of course, it's banging. It's banging. Look at there. Anybody have the stones to take that? I didn't. Called 174 to the tick. Well, technically, room, it went to 176. So you're a little off. You have the free trading view with supply and demand up. Yeah. Elite Trader Funding 90% off sale. Get the 100K swing for $35. Interesting, Black Beauty. I'm going to have to look at that. Let me post my Elite Trader Funding link in the chat here if you guys want to pick something up from them. Use my link, please. I'm not really getting any sales on them. I think I stopped advertising them because I don't really remember why. All right, looks like this is in play here. Let's see. Promo tools. So I don't know. You can use the standard code, but use my link. There's the link. You may make your entire loss of the day. Strong like bear. Nice job, Bull Bear. Nice job, Alexi. The other two is for commission. Yeah. So if you trade micros, would you chart on NQ minis and take entries on micros? Exactly, Gabriel. Exactly that. Because equal highs and equal lows on micros are not going to be the same on minis. You're connected, your account is active with Take Profit, but it's not active on Quantower. Emmanuel, I've had that happen to me several times with Take Profit, and I had to get them on. While during trading hours to get it fixed. We'll try to take a look at it in a minute if we can. Right now, let's concentrate on this. Nice job, Manny Matt. Let's go. Grab that short 1,500 per funded. Nice job. Balls of steel. Took the VWAP short, realized I was on the wrong account, so music killed it. Man, that sucks. So, yeah, Gabriel, I've had that happen a lot with Take Profit Trader. I don't know why, but as long as your connections are correct, whenever I would try to log on, it would say like, it would disconnect right away and tell me my account. It would say like something, contact something. I can't remember exactly what the words were. Shorted twice, done for the day. It's Friday. I couldn't short here, man. I just didn't have the stones to do it. Room, why are you long here? Why not wait for the sweep of 104? Nice job, Francis. Let's go. Hello, Philip. How's it going with the recovery accounts? I'm funded again, Philip. Yeah, we got 10 Apex accounts here. We're in the green on. They're funded. 10. And then I got 5 Bulenox accounts passed that I haven't activated yet. I have a My Funded Futures funded account. We're up 400 on it today. But these are the funded accounts. They're doing well. They're up somewhere between $700 and $1,100 in total profit. I went with the 50Ks this time. So, doing well with them. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Nice job, I hate. Target 145. We'll see here. I still think we sweep this area. Sweep the London low, then I think look for a long. This gap is pretty small. I don't know that it's very similar to yesterday's gap. But we do have news. Remember, 9:45, 4 minutes, and 10 a.m. Thank you, Philip. Appreciate that. Well, we also have newsroom, so keep that in mind. So. You're wondering if I should just lock the accounts for the day. I would. If you're green, why not? I hate. Can you give the London exact prices on ES so I can run a line? Yeah, it's 103.7. Oh, on ES? London's already been ran on ES. The London's already been ran on ES. There's the sweep of the London low there. We got news in 3 minutes, guys. Be careful here. If you're in a trade, in a position, news in 3 minutes. Cannot. The London low was 612725. 6127.25. Still feels to me like we might have more room to the downside here. I don't know if 950's in play, but somewhere in the middle there. You know, you got a couple of, you got some LRLR here. You really do. I mean, this is LRLR, right? But anyways. Too low now to short. Let's just wait and see kind of what happens. Go long or go short. I want to enter a trade. Nah, D. We got to wait for the setup, bro. At this point, it ran the overnight levels, so I'd wait for after. Yeah, exactly. I hate. I don't think it takes a lot of balls to. I mean, room. Zoom out. We're bullish. I mean, if you zoom out, we're bullish. Exact same thing. I mean, I've said this all week long, guys. Like, you zoom out, we're definitely bullish. I mean, these pullbacks are normal, right? They're normal. Kind of got a trend line liquidity built up here. I mean, we are going to blast all-time highs. It might just be mid to late next week. Maybe by the first of the month or something. But, I mean, in my opinion, we're still overall bullish for sure. Until we break through some key levels. Oh, until we break through those key levels, I'm bullish. But we'll see. Daily 200 EMA just gapped at 20247. Those psych level bounces have been paying. Yes, they have. 40, 50. Yes, that's the ones I bought, Philip. That's including the ones I just bought. I've only bought 10, and I haven't paid for the Bulenox's one yet. So they'll go up next week. We got news here in a minute. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Let's see what we get. News 945p. What was that? Global Services PMI, Composite PMI. New home sales 10. We might be on the way here. We might push up. Zoom in and you're bearish. Yeah. I mean, that's the same thing from yesterday. I'm just looking for spots that make sense to me. That's all it is. That's all it is. Here's the news. Didn't really do anything. Pushing us up. Do have a 2-minute gap here that's cleaner. It's about 16 points. Really didn't do anything. Still think we push lower a little bit lower here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Do have news at 10 a.m. as well. This would be the first gap after this drop. You do have a clear break even, but it's Ah, man, this is a tough one. Nice job, Rube. The 1 minute's going to trigger here. You had the VWAP up there, 164. Yeah, this is true. So the 1 minute's about to trigger here, probably. Actually, doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah, it did. So the 1 minute triggered there. Still in the 2 minute. Nice job, Room. Two-minute no close above there. Pulling back. 28 seconds left on the 2 minute candle. I think we get one more manipulation leg lower. I kind of feel like that. But we'll see. So we'll wait and see kind of what we get. 2 minute is about to, no, potentially close. Nope, 2 minute did not close. Target 2154. I mean, I do feel like it pushes. Should you buy or sell right now? DDD, I wouldn't do anything right now. DDD, if I buy, you'll see it. If I sell, you'll see it. I do it on the screen for my funded account trade. But I don't recommend copying. Exactly, John. Not really a whole lot of momentum here, to be honest. We do got news in 11 minutes. So, next level down on the ES 116, hanging out at the 123 right now. We're just kind of waiting. There's nothing to do here until we get us set up. That's pretty bearish candle there. VIX pushing up a bit. You wanted more confirmation? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there's the 50 coming into the macro here. Now, if we get a manipulation leg here with an SMT with a 1 minute entry, I will take it because ES just swept the low. So this is a manipulation leg. Let's see if we can leave this gap open. Now that I would take. I would like that. SMT may not hold. All right, pushing lower. Do we go down and run that LR there to the left? I mean, we got a lot of low resistance liquidity kind of built up here. It's not perfect. Previous day low sitting down there at the 951. I mean, unless we get something V-shaped here. Stopped on the second nugget. Yeah, that's a good try though, right? ES down to 116, which was the next target down. Next target below that, I think 109. Let me see. Dip to 116 if 29 fails, yeah. Best probably to wait for the news for now and then get a little more structure after the news and look for something then. So let's try to be patient. I mean, unless there's just something that's just, you know, so obvious that we have to take it. Seven more minutes until the new home sales news, and then we're in the clear after that. We'll just wait and see what we get. Let's see what we get. Nothing to do here, guys. We're super close to the news, so unless something just, you know, something just pops out at me, I'm probably going to wait for the news. On Fridays, you take your green trade and walk away. Exactly. Good morning, Mad Moxie. How you doing? No point in ruining the weekend. I tend to agree. ES recovering the 116 here. There's your 9 touch. Your first 9 touch after the cross here. See if it pays 10. It's up 7 points right now. Yeah, it actually already hit 10, didn't it? Right at it. There's the 10. So the first 9 touch, I really wasn't. Actually, that's the second one. What I'm talking about. That was not a 9 touch. This definitely was. I didn't even notice the first one. It was right there. It gave you 10 points too. I'm looking right at it. Don't even see price push through it right there. Does a fair value gap inside another fair value gap make it more likely to pay? Not really, John. Just for example, I'll give you a quick example like right here. Good example, right? These two. So like technically this is the one holding price down, not this one. So I don't know. I haven't really back tested it, so I don't know if it necessarily makes a difference. But this one's still unmitigated, like still not balanced anyway. But yeah, I don't know one way or the other. It's a 9 EMA or a 9 EMA. EMA 9? I don't know. EMA 9? Okay. EMA 9, EMA 21, EMA 50. That's what we got on here. Opening range. That's our indicators and pivot points. And VWAP. VWAPI. A VWAPI. Yeah, no problem. So news here. 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes until the new home sales. Let's wait for after that. Short Texas Part 3? Maybe. Should I full port eval at news on Bulenox? You can, Room. I don't know if we get enough volatility unless you're going to hedge them. If you're going to hedge them, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think you get probably a 20-point move. It could wreck you in both directions. Just keep that in mind. Could always wreck you in both directions. Could. Hope it doesn't, but it could. All right, ES kind of hanging out below the 116 there. We'll see. Just waiting until news here. We'll see what happens. Waiting for the news. Does it send us up? Are we front running the news here on this push down? Is that what we're doing? Equal highs, 119.75. Yeah, those are relative, I think. Those are equal? Yeah, they are. Pushing back up here. No real play to those, unfortunately for me, but I do see those. Thank you there, Dawson. Me long like a donkey. On TradingView, what is the indicators you have for opening range and VWAP? TradingView. Opening range. It just says opening range. And VWAP is just your normal VWAP. I don't know. I mean, I don't know specific on TradingView which ones they are. But any opening range indicator is fine. It's just 1 hour, 9:30 to 10:30, Louis. And then as far as the VWAP, any standard VWAP is going to be fine. I'm not using anchored. It's just standard volume weighted average price. 5 points in your out room. Come on, you got to stick in there like a donkey. 30.2 minute candles today. Yeah, Moth, we are. I got the 2 minute pulled up over here because it looks the best for a potential long. But yeah, we'll see. 2 minute or 1 minute. All right, we got 45 seconds, guys. If you're in a trade, protect yourself. Clench the butt cheeks and hold on tight. We'll see what happens. I have no idea. Let's kind of see what we get. All right, there we go. There's the news. Got a little... No, wait. That's not the news yet. Front running the news. ES double bottom there. No low yet. There's the news. My charts have froze. My charts froze. Yes, tapped into the 04 on that push down. Oh, pre-poop. Yeah. All right, here's a little push. This is interesting. Yes, back to the 114s here off the 104. Nice pump up. Black Beauty, I couldn't do anything about it, though. I couldn't. Should have held my short from open. It never was in drawdown. I shorted 190. Let's see if we get a sweep of this. Looks like it's going to continue to push here. We aren't doing anything here. We're just waiting. trying to wait here. Went to maybe like a little more than 50% of the wick there, right? 40 points. Yeah, a little more. A little less. So he left that data low. That's a pretty bullish push. Swept that side of the data wick that wasn't very obvious anyway. You could maybe soup this to the low. Could have risked 10 here for that sweep into the low. Might do that on an eval over here. Didn't get in quite when I wanted to. So I'm going to jump in here on an eval. If we get back below the swing, I'm going to go break even. Stops at the high here, basically just above that pivot. I'm going to take this trade on an eval, see how it works. Actually, I'll probably go break even at 74, I think. Probably should wait for that wick to be swept, but hit 75 on that push down. So take profit trader eval here. Again, I'm in a bit lower than I wanted, but I had to get the chart pulled up before I could enter. So eval trade only. If we kind of pop that 100 level, I'll probably just kill it. Eat my loss. Now back below this wick here, I'm going to go ahead and move the stop to break even. And I'm going to kill it. So taking a little loss there on an eval. It's 15 points. Just gave it a shot. Why not? He's going for speed. He's going the distance. Let's see. What's wrong with Ninja? I don't know, Copra. Mine got stuck for a minute, but then it let it loose. So what time is it? 10:05. Yeah, I mean, we're still in the macro. I mean, if we want to move lower here, we will. We'll see in the next few minutes. Kind of killed that. Now it's back below my entry. Feels bad. ES back to the 109. Yeah, we're just waiting. Get below that 75, I think there's a chance we could get a decent little run here. Let's see. There we go. Get back below this wick here, see if we can run lower. It's kind of grinding. Did convince me enough to jump back in. Gonna trail here. I want to just see this go. Doing the 0-day J trail here. Oh. Alright, stopped out there. Alright, it's fine. See what we ended up at there. We're up 335. You never fade Black Beauty? Yeah, me either. Ugly price action. I don't think it's been bad, Matt. It's just going down. Tom Sabo, he took his money on a funded and ran. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. You're long. Good luck, Room. Good luck. I mean, I don't see how we didn't hit that, but I think it will. Just win. Who knows? Now you're out. Nothing wrong with that. We did leave relative equal highs up here, I think. Not really anything over here for us to be able to get in on, though. Full send it up. Eh. I mean, they might. You found your biggest problem is not take profit. Yeah, I take profit for sure. Big bounce blew it out a bit. It did, Anthony. Just untradeable based on guesswork. True. 5-minute buy. Tails are nutty. That's why you haven't seen me taking any trades on the actual funded yet, because I've taken one trade on the funded at open, the my funded futures, that I'm being a little more aggressive with. I do think if we pop the 109s, we revisit this gap here, the 127s. 109 kind of a key area yesterday afternoon, going into close. If you guys remember, a lot of consolidation in this area. If we go back over here and take a look, you know, yesterday afternoon going into close, as soon as we kind of got above that 109, turned it into some support there and then went going into close. You would be up and let it go back? Yeah, I just got to take my profits. Got to take something. Be along on the pullback. I mean, I think I'm pushing the 127 makes sense. You know, kind of rebalance maybe this gap here, but I don't know. You have equal highs at 120 as well. 50 EMA sitting up there too. Hasn't been touched yet today. I don't know if it makes it there, to be honest. Yeah, York, I do that too. We do it all. How do you fix it? You can practice setting a stop loss, setting a take profit, and walking away. Like, just leave your desk and let one hit or the other. Yeah, 127 kind of makes sense, or whatever, 125. You got equal highs at 120. Probably run through those. They are right next to each other, but I do think if we pop here, there's a chance we actually can go. But a little scary that we left that wick down there, to be honest. Yes, also left it. I think price might want to come back and clean that up. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of a little 1 minute trend that it's testing here too. A little 1 minute trend. Too low here to short in my opinion, but yes, back to 116, kind of rejecting it. Needs to recover that level to pop here. $123 recover to squeeze. All right, it's pushing down. Pulling back there off that 109 level. Kind of rejected it. Pivot point right there. Let me sweep the lows here. And then just lagging. We might get a very quick run down here. This is interesting. Kind of an interesting spot. I hate shorting this low. It's the only problem. Drop a deuce with a deuce. Considering maybe, I don't know, it's too low. I might take that right there, though. I could take that right there. I think this works. Do I take that over here on this other account? I'm up 400, but I do want to get one more trade in on it. It's not good enough. It's too low to take it on my 20 accounts, but I think I might take it on, or my 10 accounts. I think I might take it on a single account here. Topstep is long. Hurry, get in short. All right, I'm going to try it here on my funded just for 10 points. See if we can get the push down. I need 67 on a push down. No. I'm going to get wrecked on that. Need 67 on a push down here. 67. Come on, give it to me. Should probably target lower, to be honest. I'm going to target lower. All right, I'm going to target lower. I moved my target down to the 46 here. I would have probably, well, that would have been came close to my target there. So you guys can see kind of what I'm looking at here. I want it to get below 64 here, and I'll go break even. I'm going to kill it, guys. I'm just going to kill it, break even. It's dancing around too much. The better idea is to maybe wait for the close below 64. It's dancing around too much there. Just going to get out. Anybody else here? Topstep is losing on purpose? Yes, Gabriel, of course. Close below 64.50. I'll jump back in. And we'll cover at 47. Not doing anything. Longs will be punished. I don't know. Nutty's long. I mean, I don't, I don't hate the long. I mean, certainly if you're going to long, not a bad level to long out of. But I do think we get one more sweep at the low. But does it have to come right now? Nope. Short when the flag breaks? Yeah, you could. Yes, get through 109 here. We probably see a decent sized candle, but all right, I'm back in. Look for the low here. I want to see a quick run into the low there. I want to see it run now here. I'm going to go break even at 54. This thing is just messing with me here. All right, now I'm going to break even. Not playing with this thing anymore. Let's go. 665 on that account. Robinhood now allows trading futures. Oh, nice. Myth v Nutty. Nah, I don't. I just think that data low is such a high probability there. I don't know why you don't. I don't know. Look out, PA super early. Yeah, locked out yours. Let's go. I like that. So up 685 on that my funded futures. We'll take it. Again, it was at our 665. I mean, you know, it was in this account's been in drawdown already, so we took two back-to-back, not back-to-back, but two daily loss limits on it. So trying to dig it out of the hole there. Working hard on it. Now we can maybe look for a long. We'll see. You was in with you, 64 inside breaker. Oh, I didn't even see that breaker. But the flag, I got in at 61. Got in a little bit earlier than I should. I actually probably should have waited for the break of that. It closed below 64, which I didn't. That's fine. Yes, that was a perfect flag, Brad. Donkey long, stop behind the wick very close, yes. I mean, this 1 minute gap doesn't look bad if we V-shape through it. The problem is, it's the first gap. I mean, we do have a manipulation here, so maybe it's not bad. Yes, I hate. Probably going to push into this 22.016. Go rev the Lambo. Go Pine Tree. By rev the Lambo, you mean you got that toy car in the back like me? You got the RC Lambo? The RC Lambo? Hit the gas with your finger. Vroom, vroom. So, all right, we took out that 2016. What was that? I mean, that's not really anything much. Still got LRLR all the way down into the 950s. Your dream car is the 1990 FJ. You got it. Your big ass betting in a Lambo would look like fat chick suing Uber. What up, Brad? You got the profit there. Target 065, 470 on TPT done for the weekend. Let's go, Robert. Nothing wrong with 5 points. If we get V-shaped out of this and we close above, I will take that. It is the first after a dump, but I don't know. I think it's okay. I guess it's not the first inversion technically. There was one over here that failed right here. Missed the short earlier. Yeah. Not sure why you're taking longs. I mean, I don't... Look, I'm looking for longs, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, could we just not get it? Yeah, it's possible. Could just go down. Anything is possible. The room said zoom in. Yeah, you did. Done for the day. Let's go, Black Beauty. 22,000. Yeah, 22,000 would be a nice key area. Nothing wrong with chilling, Black Beauty. I might be chilling too if nothing kind of light bulb strikes me. If nothing like, you know, obvious, clear and obvious. we might be chilling the same. You got that psychological level down there at 22,000. 951 was where we had that huge bounce yesterday. That would complete the run of the low resistance liquidity here to the left as well. So maybe that's where we're going. Maybe. Today's one of those days you take 30 points short at open and could have held for 230. Yeah, Moth. No doubt. There's nothing about this that looks bullish, though, to be honest. We do have initial balance set in 3 minutes. Could maybe short, push back up into the 46. That might be a decent area for a little short play. We did actually balance that gap there. Just thinking out loud here. If we lose 90, we're probably going to move pretty quickly. 300 point drop, yeah. ES losing 98 there. Next level down 84. ES already ran yesterday's low. Yeah, I mean, we could change our mind here. I mean, it is awfully low to short, but we are looking for a very small move, 15 points. You know, if you were a trader that could hold all day, you'd be retired. Exactly. 950 wick, maybe. It's possible. Yeah, I mean, we have another possible inverse here, but I don't know, man. Not sure. 200 cons at 989. Is that kind of where we bounced at 92? The hard thing is like taking the short this low, like you never know when Nasdaq wants to rip back up 50, 60, 70 points, right? So it's tough. 200 cons, 989. Someone has a large stack all the way down, lower. Yeah, it does seem like 951's in play here. It does seem that way. I mean, if we get a push back up into this level here, I think that I could maybe consider a short there. Got 1,300 yesterday and lost 900 on unfortunate candle. I got 200 today, so better going to keep it. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Nick. Nothing wrong with that. Buy it all versus initial balance low. Pray for 20 points. I mean, technically, this would be a long trigger if we kind of close above here, but I think, I don't know. Yeah, 1030. We'll see here. I mean, the break of initial balance is kind of interesting, but Yes, back above the 98 here, kind of holding up there at the whole number 6,100. Excuse me. Could short here with just a one candle stop, but dangeroso. Good morning, futures trader 33. We are just trying to find a spot that makes sense. So that would have worked, but no way of knowing that. All right, we are below initial balance. Do we try an initial balance play here? I don't hate it, I guess. If we do, we'll have to reduce our risk and our take profit to 40 and 40. I actually don't hate it. If we can get a close like that and a retest off that, I don't hate it. All right, we're going to try it. Because you have a draw lower here. Oh, we left equal lows there. All right, we're going to risk 200 here. This price action is getting a little volatile. All right, tagged in. Let's get a quick reaction here. The other way. Stop is going to go to break even at like the body of this candle if we get it. So right down here, 84. 84.75. Oh. 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 Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All right. Look, lost 200 there. I don't know. Man, I kind of thought that might hold there since we left the equal lows. 975, yeah. We might re-enter this. Let's see, but with a very reduced stop. So, why are we not long? Well, I mean, it was a retest of initial balance there. So, you know, I thought it was okay to take. We closed reasonable. I mean, we closed like 7 points. I would like it to be a little bit of a fuller close, but I think it was okay. We left equal lows at 75 here. Yeah, that's the thing. You never know when it's just going to rip. I mean, I said that earlier. You never know, right? We'll jump back in here and just risk the 5 points. And if we get stopped out for the 5, we'll be done. Can we leave equal highs there too? See, it's 216. Yeah, we did. Pivots have been taken seriously. Yeah. All right, I'm in. 5-point stop. Just looking for a run, a quick run lower here. See if we can get it. Very, very tight stop on a volatile day like this. At 83, I'll go break even. At the pivot, basically. All right, that's fine. Man, I got slipped there. Goodness. All right, down 340. That will be it there. We'll call it. Slipped there about 1.5 points. We will call it there. Let's make sure copy trader is off. Just curious. Yeah, it is. We got equal highs and equal lows here. I mean, if you're kind of waiting for an opportunity, you need to go with one or the other, right? So locking in a green week, up 7. Well, we ended up the week up on this account, what, about 450? And then I think about 450 on each of the accounts. So not bad. I'm just going to accept those losses, and we'll switch over to a take profit trader account now. I knew 5 points was too tight there, but I thought it was worth it. Thought it was worth a try. Worth the try. 240. There we go. So we got equal highs and equal lows. We'll see which one gets hit. You're stuck in longs. Well, I mean, I don't hate the longs, but one of these have got to be taken first. I got to sneeze, guys. Woo! Where were we talking about? Like, I was looking at that level there. I want to see this push up and take that 2016. All right, same style play here, but this time on an eval. Probably should wait for one. I probably should wait for one or the other to get taken first. Might do that. Probably could soup this level and just have my stop right there. And then you could re-short up here if it actually takes me out. So that may be what we do here on this eval. Let's see what we're at on this eval here. Currently up 265 on it today. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate that trade, the initial balance retest. I mean, you know, on days you don't take it, it works. On days you take it, it fails. I mean, you know, what can you do? We left equal lows, so I thought it was reasonable to think that it could still push back down. But kind of 15 points is my limit on those accounts. I don't really want to take more of a loss than that on any given day. I don't know. I hate weeks. I don't know. I only saw one person. I mean, I don't pay that close attention to it, but I only saw one person so far that got declined that I know of. So I'm not sure. All right, I'm going to try it again. Why not? We push down into the... Did we even go for the 50? What was that level? 51? I think it was 51, right? This thing's going to mess around. It's just going to play around. I'm going to have to... I got to decide. Either move my stop up here, which is 30. Yeah, I guess I can do that. It's going to mess around here. Let me get that exact level marked out. 9. Let's mark this level out. Down there. Am I joining Co's Poker Night again? Yeah, I will if Sean, as long as I know when it is. So if we move through the 975, I'll go stop to break even, leaving kind of triple equal lows here already. So through the 975, we'll go stop to break even. We want to just see it run into the 51s at that point. All right, let's stop to break even. See if we can run into the 51, which will be our target down there. Of course, it works on an eval, right? All right, booyaka. Works right away on an eval, wrecks you on your funded. Yeah, I'll join it, Sean. I will join it. All right, up $1,000 on that eval now for the day. Works immediately on the eval. Well, not immediately. We took a little drawdown, but you get the gist of it. That's how things go, right? That's how she goes. Man, if anybody had the stones to hold that short since open, man, I was in. The sad thing is, I was in the short at 190. That was my entry. 190, or maybe 187, 188, something like that. Where was it at? Yeah, I was in the short here at open at 188, 187.50. And I just took 20 points. So I'm an idiot. That's how you feel, right? I'm an idiot. You told me 950, yeah. Yeah, it's a new TPT account, John, at 50K. Sean, that's actually a TPT eval. Yeah, it's actually a 50K. We made $1,000 on it yesterday afternoon, and then today we're up 1,000. You know. Made 1,000 on it during power hour. All right, now this, I would say, is interesting. Very, very interesting. This is, in fact, live account trade worthy. Unfortunately, I've already taken 2 trades, and so I can't take this. I'm at my loss limit, but this is one I actually would like on my live account, on my funded accounts here. Man, I am so tempted to take this. This is going to be an A+ setup, guys. I mean, the only thing... I can't tell over there if we're delivering from a gap, but we swept previous day low. We have equal highs above. Like, Doesn't get much better than that. Does not get much better than this. 30% rule, yeah, it's pretty simple. Looks like we are talking more. You just can't have more than 30% in unrealized drawdown. So if you got 2,600 in drawdown, then you can't really have more than 850 on a single trade in unrealized drawdown, right? I'm assuming you're talking about the drawdown rule. So basically, if you enter a trade and it goes down, say $800, you need to exit and re-enter in order to keep yourself safe there. That's a dirty close. Oh, the profit? Pretty simple. So if you're looking for minimums on we'll use a 50K account for example. If you're looking for minimums on a 50K account, you don't want to make more than 30% of your total profit in a single day. So if it's 2,600, you don't want to make more than, what is it, 880 in a single day. Now, if you make more than 880 in a single day, that's fine. That just means your total profit has to be 3 times your largest day. So let's say you make 1,000 in a day. Well, then you need to get to $3,000 to stay below the 30% consistency rule. Ish. It's a few dollars more or less there. Because really 33% is what I'm doing. But if you just times it times 3, it's pretty much the same. That candle is so interesting. All right, I'm in. I'm in there because we popped initial balance. You see how it blasted up as soon as I was pressing the button, which is kind of annoying because I was going to get in here. But we have equal highs up here at 16, so that's my break even and scale spot. First, we really need to close above. If we don't close above, that's going to be of some concern. So I'm not sure that candle really even closed above. Don't know if that classifies. And we are longing into initial balance low here, which is a little, you know, little scar. All right, I'm probably going to kill this. Probably should have waited for the clear close above. She tricked me. Can you show what an A+ trade is? Yeah, it's this setup, but delivering from a fair value gap. This is still an A setup. I don't know that we've closed above yet, though. Technically, probably not. So, really shouldn't be in it yet. But we are. We are in it. ES rejected off that 98 level there. Manipulation, yeah. Give you 07. Yeah, I got it. I don't know. I mean, I think my feel should have been like around here. I guess because I hit the button, like, you know, it spiked as soon as I hit the button there. We're in the macro as well, so if we are going to go, you think we go. We'll see. I don't love that we technically really haven't closed above. I probably could kill it and re-enter, but we'll see here. Since it's an eval, we'll be a little more, I don't know what the word is, aggressive. What up, Barack? How's it going? A little more aggressive. When they're right next to each other, it doesn't mean as much, but they still get ran typically, right? Yeah, the 21. Yeah. Well, I don't think the EMA held us down there. I actually think the 98 level there on the ES kind of held us down. But I don't love longing into initial balance low either. But hey, we pushed right through there earlier. Why can't we do it again, you know? If we get a crossover, yeah, we're a little kind of spread out. Take a little minute for it to do that. You'd like to see this candle go ahead and close above. I may add one in on a clean close above and just take a profit at the equal highs. Let's see. Your long room, let's go. Room finally not fading me. Room's not fading me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for my position. What is it, room? Is it a good thing? Bad thing? I don't know. I really could add in here and have the single stop kind of below 75 on this contract, but I'm not going to. Looks like we're going to get some consolidation here, which is not what we really want. I like the kind of V-shapiness of this push back up, and then this just didn't, I don't know, didn't really close above. We zoom in there, it kind of closed right on the line, right? So, right on thy line. Not if you're long, yeah. ES kind of rejecting that 98 level. There is some consolidation there. So before we kind of made that big drop. I'll probably kind of give this to maybe like the midway point of this gap or this OB here. Might give back all of our profits, but that's okay if we do. Just had to go watch the Seal Mountain Dew commercial again. I don't know if I know that one. You DCA'd? Yeah. I mean, I probably should. I'll have to do math then if I do, though. So, and you know, me and math, we're not good partners. Oh, it's hilarious. I'll check it out. Back to the 9 here. No, KFA. I thought I don't know, I got in on this pop here. I thought we were going to close above. Got in early, you know, which is a no-no. So we're paying the price for kind of getting in early. But I do have a feeling this is the low of day, so that's why I've got my stop down here and I'm just holding it. And this may not be low of day. We could just be wrong. But we are up $1,000 already, so even if we lose here, we'll be down, what, 200 bucks on the day. And it's an end of day trailing account, so it doesn't really hurt us. Does it hurt to be up 1,000 and lose 1,000? Yes, of course. But like in terms of drawdown, it doesn't hurt. So Rip it. I do think we can get a pretty big candle if we get above here, because there are, I mean, you got your EMA sitting here, your pivot, your initial balance low, so we can get a decent sized candle through there. We are in the macro too, so if we are going to go up, it'll be in the next 12, 13 minutes. Otherwise, you know. What has end of day? Takamura, it's, this is a tick profit trader eval. So it doesn't calculate your profits until the end of the day. It doesn't calculate your drawdown until the end of the day. Now, once you're in the pro account, it's intraday trailing, but this is an end of day account. Yeah, I mean, the intraday trailing doesn't bother me on the pro accounts because of the way I trade anyway. So I may add one into this if we do actually close above. That's what I'd like to see. And then we'll just take profit at the equal highs on both. This week of each month has a lot of big sell-offs. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting information. Got 1 minute until the top of the hour here. New hourly candle. Let's see if it pushes. I want a clean close above. And we'll add. And we'll tidy up our stop to the swing. And if we don't get the clean close above before we hit the equal highs, then I won't add. And we'll just go for this target. Equal lows on the 5 minute. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I see that. And again, break even is going to be at the equal highs here at 20.016. There's the 50 EMA sitting there as well. I don't love the 50 EMA being there, but we're going to go break even there, so. Oof. All right, break even. I'm going to lock in the 50 EMA here. I know we might get a reaction off that. So up 1290 on this account now. Again, that's like your low-hanging fruit, right? That's at least where you know it's going to get to. This would kind of be your next level up here at 47. Your next target. Funky how NQ broke yesterday's low, but QQQ didn't. Yeah, Keegan, that happens all the time. Yeah, so like that's the thing, guys. You see here, same sort of thing as what happened here where I got trapped. But I showed patience because my idea is if I truly believe this is the low of day, then why should I panic out on that trade, right? No reason to. Now, if it's a funded account, the butt cheeks are probably clenched a little more. But since it's an eval and it's end of day, I think for those reasons, no need to panic out. So we took, 10 points, 16 points. And if you actually took the close entry, that was 9.5 points. So I would have, if you entered there, would have scaled here and then left a runner for here. But you probably get stopped out. There's the EMA cross Takamura talks about. Elite Trader Funding having another beast challenge. One account only need to make 1,300 before 1 p.m. Okay. So do you guys understand how that works with Elite Trader funding? So on one account, if you buy, Andy, can you do it with the fast track accounts on this one? So if you buy an Elite Trader funding fast track account, the link's at the top of the chat there. You got to make $1,300 before 1 p.m. Eastern today, and you will automatically be funded on that account. So basically you can go, 5 contracts and look for a 13-point move, and you're good. Now, what do they have it on, though, Andy, right now? What accounts? Can you do it on a 50K? It is non-fast track. Okay, so you will have an activation fee. See, I like the fast tracks because there's no activation fee, right? For the first month. Although you can get it for $16.50. I'm looking at it here. So you can get the 50K for $16.50, and then it costs you $80 per month. Their activation fees are insane. So yeah, I mean, 360, 420. The diamond hands is 720. You can hold overnight with that one. Trying to think about which one would be the most beneficial to have. I mean, probably the 50K, right? I don't know. Yeah, that sells not as good, but I don't think it's horrible. I like the fast track ones. And look at this thing just get slapped here. Looks like it's going to drop. Yeah. Fast track gives you the chills. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if I like this one. I like the fast track ones. What about the static? Does it work on the static ones? Andy, do you know if it works on the static accounts? Tom, this weekend, not much, really. Not much. $1,300 though, Jamie. Yeah, it's incentivizing. I mean, but think about it. You just got to get one trade in, 5 minis, 13 points. Not that hard to do. Not that hard to do. It just says non-fast track. Okay, so if it's non-fast track, this account might be the best one. 150K static account, $30. One-time activation fee, $80 a month for your activation. So it's $80 a month. But you get $1,250 in drawdown, static drawdown. So like to me, that's probably the best account. You can get $1,250 in static drawdown that never moves. But you know, you do have to pay the $80 every single month. So, well, if you pay the $80 a month, I hate weeks. The idea is to get the account to pay out in the first month. So essentially it costs you $110. If you get it to pay out in the first month, it pays for itself, right? And if you don't, you just blow it and it costs you the $110. So I don't know. Yeah, as soon as this closes below this inversion, then that would give you the idea that maybe this low is in trouble. Although it has kind of created this little 1 minute trend that we are just working below. You're lost without football on the weekends. Yeah. I do like the little bit of a break, though, because so much other stuff going on with the kids, so. You can do Lifetime as well. Yeah, Lifetime's not worth it, in my opinion. Lifetime's too much. Static accounts, $420 for the Lifetime activation. That is insane. 360 for lifetime activation on a 75K and below. I mean, I can just go get a direct to funded account for that much money. I can go over to Tradeify and get a direct to funded for that. All lost. I hate weeks. That's right. Nice little push back up here. This is kind of your inflection point here. If this thing, it might offer a little re-entry here. Now, there's not equal highs above here, but we would still be maintaining that kind of trend line there, upwards little trend. We are still in the macro here in the next minute or two. The only thing I would say, yeah, I guess not bad. I don't know that we get it, though, to be honest. This does look a little bit different than yesterday in that it looks weaker, right? It does kind of feel different. Even though this is the same level we were at yesterday, it does feel a bit weaker. It is Friday, so... yeah, that's true too, design. That's true too. $500 though, not a whole lot to trade with. I mean, you can with a micro, but... A micro. Oh, look who came over for a pet. Look who came over for a pet. Citizen Zero, we're green on our evals. We are green 650 on one funded, and we're red 342 on the other 10. We tried the initial balance retest, and it failed us. It failed us. Tell him, Max. Max said, well, I didn't bark. So I don't know why he took the trade. I did not bark. He said, Dad, I didn't bark. Why are you pressing the button? He's like, oh, yes, I have chewed this up one time before. He's looking at the little microphone pop. So... everyone is saying hello, Max. That's my brother over here petting the dog while I'm holding them. There you go. Oh, made 440. Hey, Vince, I lost 345, so you're good. You're up 1,300 on one account, but guaranteed I'm blowing. If that's what I'm going for, yeah. Listen, that's the thing, Jamie. Like, but you're paying $15 for the account or whatever. If you depends on what account you pick, right? But if you're paying $15 for the account, 30 for the static. I mean, if you blow it, who really cares, right? $16.50 for the 50K account. Seems okay to me. If you blow it, who cares? He didn't bark because there's no tasty food. There was no tasty setup. Oh, he was upset about it, Kesman. Yeah, I was curious if he took it. I mean, I thought it looked good. We had liquidity below, equal lows at the 75 even. So we had equal lows at the 75 right here on the retest. So to me, it made a lot of sense for it to at least pull back into that area. And then I tried it again after we created these equal highs, knowing in my mind that these equal highs probably would be the better play. Obviously, if I waited, you know, we may have had a winner, but hindsight's 20/20. I feel okay about it, right? And that's the good thing. Mentally, I'm not over here like, oh, I'm down 342. Let me take another trade and get that back. Obviously, we could have just been down 208. We attempted another trade with a 5-point stop, which on the Nasdaq, if you're not right away with a 5-point stop, you know, then then you're going to be stopped. It's just the way it is. You're in long, Dave. Let's go. I mean, if we hold this area, I think you're okay. We lose this area, there would be some concern. But so far, this inversion is holding. Market will sell to 21,800. We'll see KFA. We shall see. That's what, 175 points down? I mean, let's look and see where KFA is getting this number from. Let's check it. Let's check it. I mean, we do have a lot of consolidation down at 800. I don't really see anything down there that's calling its name, per se. I like to look for obvious wicks, right? Like that. That. We have a lot of consolidation in that 800 level. Oh my gosh, guys, did I miss that? Oh no, I didn't miss that. This is the level I called out yesterday. Right? Yeah, that's the level from yesterday. Is it? Nice little bounce here, though. I mean, we could go down there. It's going to take some work, though, in order to get down there for sure. I think there's a lot of reason to bounce in this area, so we'll see. Perfect sell entry. We'll see. T.O. says he's getting his first payout next Wednesday. Let's go, T.O. He's the man. Yeah, I mean, you could re-enter long here back above this gap, and I may do that. But we can only make, what, 200 bucks? So 40 ticks, because what are we up? We're up 1260, so we can make, what is it like? 50 is what, 250? Yeah. 48. So we'll risk a little bit on this. Don't want to get trapped in this one. All right, I think it's going to close above. If it does not close above, then just take me out back and hit me with a stick. Oh, 5 seconds. All right, there's the close above. Stop the break even's going to be right there. So, wow. It said, I am not getting there just yet for you, methodical. Wait. I will go in a moment. Maxie, are you barking? I need Max to bark. What up, Coach Fred? I need Max to bark. Guys, tell Max to bark. Now, I don't really have the confidence in this one like I had in the other one. You know, as far as this one goes. Woof, 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 woof. A trading day without my narration would be a real day. Wouldn't be a real day? Yeah. Oh, you need 23. They need 23, Max. Come on, we need a wolf, man. I need 27. We're not in the macro here. We don't have the equal highs above. You know, that sort of thing. But maybe it works. Bark twice for long. Oh, goodness, guys. Oh, goodness, Max. Hey, man, I'm going to spray you if you don't bark. I'm just kidding. All right, well, we got the protection of the whole number here, at least. There is a gap there that we left. I mean, this high is not protected or anything, so it still should be okay. All right, I'm going to move the stop to like 87. The 9 is our only savior here. All right, Robert, appreciate you. Your cat was a good trader. Up 3.6K. Nice job. Another good look on 5 seconds. You blew the 150K, Dave, did you? This wick is now your break even, but it's pretty good bounce there off the 9. There we go. Break even. Go! 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 I mean, what do you want me to do? Yesterday up 4 point. Yeah, that sucks, Dave. You hate it when that happens, right? I don't know. I mean, mechanically, that's where I'm supposed to move the stop. I think we retest the 50 here, but I follow the rules there. No close below. I mean, I follow the rules to a T there. It's break even. It's break even. Nothing I can do. Nothing I could do. Was it way too heavy for your liking? Yeah. I tried Citizen Zero. I tried to give it the go. I tried to give it the old go. Yeah, follow the rules. I mean, it's the name of the game, right? Name of the game. And break even's in the right spot at the close. Although you know what? The safest spot for it is probably here for your stop. 22K. Oh, Max whimpered. Go short. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely better than a loss. I tend to agree 100%. I mean, I do think this area up here is good for like a little reaction short, 10, 12, 15 points. We might take it up there if we get it. I mean, you got a clear spot for your stop too. Like 17, 18 points. It would just consolidate, yeah. Not losing money, exactly. You need 10 points short. Yeah, Cooper, you're probably in a little early. I'm okay with this. I think that's fine. I think we'll know pretty quickly here whether or not that works. Untested wick right there. So it's kind of what I'm looking at. Could push all the way up to that one though, but that's what I'm looking at there on the 5 minute. Protection of a 5 minute bearish fair value gap as well. Looks okay to me. We'll see how it plays out. Not looking for much. 12.5 points off that level. I'm going to leave that there. We'll see if it hits. Kaizen still long. I think it makes sense to be long here. But I just want a little reaction off that level. You got the psychological level there at 50. Bearish 5 minute gap. Bearish 1 minute gap. Untested wick on the 5 minute. Lots of reasons for us to get a small reaction off that level. So let's see kind of what happens. The 9 is crossing over the 21 or the 50 here. And if this loses, we're still up 1,000. If it wins, we're up 1,500. That's the way you look at it. That I would just not. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do the $1,300 thing on Elite Trader Funding. If you guys do want to do it, the link's to the top of the chat there if you want to help support the channel. 91% off Bulenox, 80% off APEX still going on, 50% off Take Profit Trader, guys. You get 5% off of My Funded Futures. I think you got 20% off of the expert account as well. Daytraders.com is still 80% off. Who are we forgetting? Somebody. Tradeify, 30% off. What is it off on Tradeify on their evals, on their regular evals? Let me look. I might load up some new Tradeify accounts next week. Or I might wait till the beginning of the month. We'll see. So they got 30% off all accounts. Need to get some more Tradeify accounts, start trading them a little more. Trying to build up the My Funded Futures and the Take Profit Traders if I can. Timbo, we are red 342 times 10. So $3,492. And then, actually, we didn't even make sure that this copied clean. Let's check. I mean, I would think that it did. 337. We'll just check some of them. Yeah. But we are green on our My Funded Futures funded account, $665. And then this Take Profit Trader account, we're up 1,000 or 1,300, depending upon how this trade. It'll either be 1,500 if this trade wins, if we get tagged in short up here, or it'll be 1,000 if it loses. So, but the good news is, Timbo, we followed our rules. We took the trades. We feel zero FOMO, and we're good with it. What up, Matt? Kazan, I like Apex, yeah. They're probably one of my favorite prop firms. We are going to activate the Bulenox accounts next week. I got 5 laying in wait. I'm going to activate 3 early next week, and then try to pass 2 more Take Profit Trader 50Ks. I'm working on this one right here, right now, and then I've got 1 more waiting in the wings that I'm going to trade as soon as we get this one to the promised land. So if you're just joining us, looking to short at 46.50, got a limit sell sitting there. 5-minute wick test, bearish fair value gap. We're kind of tapping into that 5-minute gap already, so we might not get there, right? If you look, well, no, actually we're not. 39, didn't quite get there yet. So looking for a limit sell there, just for a little 12.5 point reaction. Nothing crazy. You're testing a new strat? Okay, let me know, Timbo, how it goes. I like to hear about new strats. Not that I'm changing mine, but you never know. Matt's waiting on the first Bulenox payout. Let's go! Bulenox payout. I like it. Your shorts are green, Coper? All right. Wow, look at that, guys. That is what we would classify as a death candle. I mean, if we do close below here, I might... Nah, I'm not going to do it. Do we long off that level? What do you think? Look for a bounce here. I think if we get back above initial balance here, I might slap a long on. Stop below the low. 9-10 points. You're long? I don't want it to trap me, though. Oh, somebody brought a wick test bot? I was trying to wait on that to close because I didn't want to get tricked. All right, I'm in here. I reduce the stop here. 6 points. 6-7 points. Break even, kind of the whole number there, 22K. If we get to 22K. Needs to hold that 90 level, otherwise we're going to be stopped. Oh, I think we're going to get stopped. Come on. Push it. There we go. All right, 22K will go to break even. It should just pop quickly above 22K, right? Should. Trying to be patient here. There we go. It's 22K. Break even. I don't know. I think the idea of it's okay. Obviously, it's just not working out. Dave's in long. Oh, they said you didn't get your sign your tax return? Oh, darn, that sucks. Yeah, man, I send that over like every time I request a payout, even though you don't have to. Brad said that's the short. Yeah, I mean, I do agree, Brad, the break of the trend line, but we kind of held it there. That's why I was looking for the long there. But I don't hate the short. I don't hate it. I like that we're below the 90. If we get below that pivot point, kind of close below there, then maybe. So kind of close below the trend barely. It could just be an overshoot. But let's give it a moment. I really would like to see a close below kind of the 80. Around in the 80 area. Quite a bit of support here, though. Volatility seems to have died down. I feel like I'm going to walk away. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 150 on 18 PAs. That's plenty, Citizen. Might take one more stab at this. Kind of longed right into the 20K. I don't love that. I got in a little late there. A lot of late there. What time is it? 11:30. 2. I'm going to lock in a few points. I don't know. I hate my entry there. Just too hesitant there. Should have gotten in off that initial balance, kind of pull back retest there. Would have been nice. That's all right. Oh, I don't mind the longs. I like the longs. Like I said, I mean, I kind of think we're at low a day, but you know, this will be a good re-long here. The only thing concerning is the previous one. It didn't fail, but it wasn't, I mean, it hit the break even, obviously. The gap's a bit bigger. I'm going to wait and see how that short plays out up there. We actually can shorten this up. We only need 205 to hit the maximum. You could take the long here. I don't hate it. Yes, Takamura, exactly. Short below that trend line. If it breaks, it should flush. Small stop loss in case it reload. Yeah. Yeah, the trend lines, like, especially the 1 minute, you tend to get a lot of overshoot on those. Like, if you're looking at the 5, so like, if I'm doing the trend line, I do like to pay attention to the 5, because then at the 5, you see the 5 didn't close below there. At the 5 minute closes below, then it's kind of like pretty solid confirmation. I do think we're probably bullish on a pushback up here in the afternoon, but I think we get a reaction off that 47 level. I mean, you could take this long if we close above here, break even here. 29 would also be a scale spot. It's about 10 points. If it closes above, only if. Man, I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted to long it right here. Pretty cheap. Pump it, says Coper. Pump it up. I'm a soldier. $540 on the 4th day of winnings. All I need is one more day of 100 to get your payout. Let's go, Jonathan. Don't blow it, brother. Get that 100 and take the monies. Take the monies, man. All right, these death candles back to this area are so interesting. We are kind of already developing a bit of a range, right? Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, lower high here. So that, if we fail to get back above this high on this next push, and then you get that one more push back down, that could be your short opportunity. Nice job, Jamie. Let's go. So tempted to get 600. Yeah, there's no point in do that. No point in doing that, Jonathan. Just take your profits, man. Lock it down. Close it out. I mean, you got to be able to walk away on losing days and green days. You got to be able to. So if we get a failed pivot here, in other words, if this next push fails to make a new high, you kind of got higher high, higher high, lower high. So if that's a failed pivot and then you get a close below the trend line, then maybe we get some sort of pullback then. But to me, I think we're just going to continue higher, but we'll see. I do got my limit sale sitting up there at 46.50, looking for a reaction off that. So we'll see how that plays out. I could take this long here. I mean, that's really all I need. Get to the break even, that'll be my take profit. This is kind of, you know, you could look at this both ways. This could just be generating trendline liquidity too, to kind of move back through during the macro quickly, for sure. I mean, if you zoom out, probably looking like a bear flag, right? A little bear flag. All right, you see that? Failed to make the new high. So if this closes below, could be a short opportunity there. Could be. Kind of get the feeling it might be waiting for the macro time to take out this trend line liquidity, though. Trader Oracle in the house. What up, Oracle? How you doing? Great day for longs and shorts, yeah. You saw Patrick Whelan pulled in 5K and need at least 2K to feel good? No, come on. Vince, shut it down. 70 likes, 166 watching. Come on, guys. Let's hit the like button. Thank you, Oracle. I think we break out here, actually. ES making a new high here. Relative to this high anyway. Hopefully it boinks off the camera. Nutty logged off. What happened to Nutty? Brad said, take that long. Brad's trolling me. Yeah, it is choppy. Take profit off fast to pay for stop, and then let it ride. I don't know. If we close above here, I might take it, but this gap really is inconsequential just because we're just chomping inside it. Full port. No, Marson, no full port for me today. I left the DGen methodical at home. He's no longer here. Left him at home today. All right, we got a small SMT here too. So if we do break this trend line, I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable for us to go down to some degree. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Two minutes left on the 5 minute. Yeah, it does look weak here. Unable to make a new high there is interesting. Maybe I get a retest of the 04. You can kind of have just like a 5 or 6 point stop there. We'll see. Or if we break through the 90, got enough room there to kind of get your points. So that's a nice close above. So a push back up into maybe like the whole number again. I wouldn't hate. Bounce off the 21 EMA on the 5 minute. I'm going to look for a little whole number retest here. And if we get back above the trend line, I just will be out. And I'm only looking for like 12 points, or not even 10 points. And if we break 90 strong here, I may just jump in. Trying to show some patience here. If it gives us our entry, it gives it to us. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Interesting spot. Like, if I just jump in here, you know, I have to go break even here. If I don't jump in now, then, and it takes this swing, then it would be kind of scary because it could just bounce. Maybe something like that. Well, one tick. All right, tagged in. There we go. Try to be patient there with that. I don't know, ED. I haven't seen any, or Ed, I haven't seen anything about it. Oh, try to be patient with that. I think it made sense. I mean, the close above, you could have just got in there, but I thought it was reasonable to think we retest. But once I see the 9 kind of start to move down there, then I think it's okay for me to take the entry down here. You know, clean trade there. Not bad. What does Max say? He said, woof, woof. All right, you can see net P&L $14.95. We are now $435 away from having a 50K take profit trader passed. So, solid day on that account. Solid day. Solid day there. We'll take it. What kind of day did Nutty have? Was he green? He was small red earlier. Here, I'll look and see if Trump is speaking. I don't know if he is. What is that guy doing? That's interesting. Tell you guys, this 1 minute inversion here, this thing's holding up like a rock. So far. Equal lows. Let's check it. Verification, 68 and a quarter. 68.50. Indeed, it is not equal lows. Off by a tick. Off by a tick. We do have another take profit trader eval. I had said to myself I wasn't going to trade it until I passed this one. But maybe we do. Yeah, right here. 1965. If we find a spot. You win with too many contracts? Oof. Yeah, I did that the other day, Coper. Blew the account. Did that on Bulenox. I thought I was in with the 1 and I was in with 7. Oh, you need a dump? I mean, looks okay for a dump, right? We broke this trend line, so. We are coming up on the macro here in 5 seconds, so I think it's reasonable to think maybe we move lower. All right, let's take the first trade on this eval. Stop to break even down here at this wick at 68. I actually think we get a big candle if we can close below this. I think we can get a decent candle lower if we can close below this. ES is at a pivot right here. I'm thinking of targeting a little lower actually, but maybe like the 60. Again, I think if we get through that pivot there on the ES and if we close below this, I think we can have a pretty big candle, but let's see. Also could just rip back up and take our face off. Got saved. Let's go. Trying to pass 3 evals with 3 micros, wasting too much on full porting. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nice job, Takamura. All right, my stop will go to break even below that wick. I wish that candle right there we had closed below That would have been nice. There we go. There's the big candle. All right. Again, I think if this closes below, we can kind of get a little elevator. If it wicks back up, that's no bueno. $370 on that first trade. So funny how every trade works on the eval. I think we had one losing eval trade today, but on the funded. Back-to-back losers. Page housekeeping. The shite the bed is coming. What up, Stock Tiger? Stock Tiger, we're red 342 times 10, and we're up 640, I think, on one funded account. We're up 1,500 on take profit eval and 370 on another take profit eval. So did the opposite of what you're supposed to do. We're red on fundeds and green on evals. Go figure. But it's all good. Nah, we lost. 342 times 10. Loss. Red. On the fundeds. Can't complain, though. We were green Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we went 3 for 4 this week on the fundeds. 75%. That's my win percentage. Got to, accept it. Matt Red got the payout from Precision Funding. Oh, wow, Matt Red. Nice job. Congratulations. Right now I have 11 active. I mean, I've got 5 or 6 Bulenox passed. And then I'm $435 away from another take profit trader. So I'm not really concentrating on the number so much right now. More along the lines of just trading good and getting the payouts. Get to the payout with the 10 that I have. Recoup the money for those accounts, $5,000, and then we can kind of scale up. So I'm glad that the APEX extended the sale to the end of the month, because that gives me the opportunity to kind of not worry about adding the other 10 until towards the end of the month. So exactly, Matt. It's going to be your one last trade. Uh-oh, Joseph. Don't say it. Short to 943. I don't love that low, Joe. It's the only thing, Joseph. Like, can it get there? Yes, it can. But I don't know, man. In my gut tells me that could be the low of day, but we could also set up an SMT here. That's more likely what happens. Probably Nasdaq takes the low, and maybe ES does not. And then, maybe you get the lunchtime reversal. Potentially. We'll see. What up, John? Pine Tree. Where's Pine Tree at? Oh, shorted 17 to 965 before I left for the gym. Been watching you to see if I passed. Let's go. You the man, Pine Tree. 17 to 965. Nice. That's good. So you basically shorted this gap thinking it would hold. Great job. I'm assuming, unless you shorted over here, you might have shorted over here. And this is what I'm saying about this price action. Like, you're just not getting the clean run to the target, right? Like, that low makes sense, but we're just not getting the clean runs. So that's why I'm not putting a target and then taking that target. You see me taking trades that make sense, right? So like for right here, did I target the low? Nope. I target that swing. I realized my target was slightly lower than that, but it's just one of those days. I've noticed this over the last week or two. It's just not getting to those targets on the first or the second or the third run. Sometimes it takes all of your money and then it goes. Around 11:20. Nice. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Oh, so you took it before it even formed this gap. Brave man. RTY utter destruction. Is it to the moon design, or was it doing? Yes, Coach Fred, he is. I do appreciate Pine, and we're We're going to do a joint stream. I'm going to do a little 12-hour stream probably. Pine's been sick, so I don't want to ask him like right now, you know. Let him heal up. Also, Husk is sick. But one day next week, I think I'm going to throw down a 12-hour stream. And we'll have all the usual suspects. We'll have the Thomas Sabo, the Husk Williams. We'll probably try to get Yoma on there, even though he's not streaming anymore. We'll have Pine Tree. Maybe we'll throw a couple of more on there. Maybe we'll get live prop firm on there. I don't know. I'm probably missing some people. Maybe Ash. I don't know if Ash is still streaming. Oh, I got you, Joseph. Yeah. Oh, it's almost laughable. The Tiger. Yeah, Tiger can come on. I don't care. Everybody. Alpine's not going to come on, Donovan. I don't think. I don't know, man. I like Alpine, but he took issue several months back with me saying that I was streaming while in Nutty's stream. So I was watching Nutty's stream. This was actually last year. So he took issue with me saying when Nutty was getting off his stream, saying that I was streaming. But I had cleared that with Nutty, and he had completely told me it was okay to say that. He didn't mind. So he was like, "Why are you self-promoting?" So, oh, nice job in Wilson. Yeah, Tradeify's fine. Yeah, I saw that, John G, and I actually felt really bad for Alpine because, like, the look in his face, I had that look 2 Fridays ago, right? I had that look 2 Fridays ago. So, like, I know that feeling. You guys know that feeling. Nobody in the world wants that feeling. You don't wish that on anybody, like, right? You just don't. You can just see the look on his face, like, when it happened. And I'm over here screaming at the screen, like, "Please cover." And he just didn't. So. Oh, yeah, he's competitive, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being competitive. Nothing at all. Yoma? Yoma trades, Stock Tiger. Yeah, he says he's going to come back to micros. The sad thing about those blow-ups right there is that those accounts were basically a pay. I mean, he's like $4,000 in equity on those 50Ks, and he lost them. Yeah, exactly, Coach Fred. I don't know. I was thinking maybe he should have just taken the $500 loss, but Pine Tree, there's nothing to be nervous about, brother. I am one thing you can tell about me, if you didn't know already, when someone comes on, I kind of lead the conversation. I lead the way, that sort of deal. So nothing to be nervous about at all. We'll come up with stuff to talk about. We'll probably even embarrass you. Yeah, exactly. I hate weeks. Coach Fred, for sure. I mean, guys, let's be honest. Let's not kid ourselves about Alpine's income. I mean, you know, he's making plenty of money. Oh, yeah, exactly. Stock Tiger, exactly. There are 0 long-term NQ traders, maybe MNQ, but unless you have 750K, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that, man. Like, I really don't. Like, I mean, there are people out there who have great mentality. Now, the number's probably low, Design. You're probably right about that. The number's probably very low. But I do think there are people out there just killing the NQ, for sure. Because, think about it. I mean, kind of what you're talking about. I don't think you need that kind of money, but like if you're trading the hourly chart, you know, if you're trading the hourly or the daily or whatever, you know, your target's here, you know, I don't know. I'm just making something up. Your stop's here. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. But everything in between, you don't really care about, right? I'm just kind of giving an example, you know, or whatever. You the man, Pine Tree. You the man. Sometimes things get lost in translation. Yeah, I mean, I like Alpine. I watch them all the time. Not during my stream typically, but like in the afternoon, I'll throw them on. Because he's one of the few people that does stream all day. So, EQ is the crack pipe. I'm on crack, bro. I'm on crack. You made 45K? Let's go, man. It's good. Excellent job. Great job. Great job. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Let me run to the restroom. Boner candle to the moon. Boner candle. Who's the best streamer for me? Duckmaster? Who would I say is the best streamer? Or my favorite streamer? Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Pine Tree? Yeah, Pine Tree's fun. Thomas Sabo. Favorite streamer? Everyone gets a boner. Yeah. Who's the funniest streamer? Takamura. When it comes to trading, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Because there's a difference, right? There's a difference. This probably is going to be like the most unpopular opinion there is. But I would say trades by Matt, really, when it comes to trading. Like, I mean, he's been doing pretty well, right? Over the last year. I think that his trades do make sense. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think trades by Matt's trades, like, I like the thought process that he uses a lot of times. So, he's horrible at trading. Well, you may think that, Duckmaster, but I don't think he's horrible. Funniest one. Who's the funniest one? I don't know. Stock Tiger? Maybe, I don't know. Trader Oracle. Trader Oracle's the funnest. No, I don't. I haven't seen. I do watch trades by Slade, but usually like his other videos. You're not making my fun of you the priority always. Yeah, Coach Fred, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, in terms of trading recently, I think that trades by Matt's trades make a lot of sense. The trades he takes, right? I know that's probably unpopular over time. But who else out there do I think trades similar to me that live streams or whatever? I don't really know anybody that does. Who does? I'm not sure. RS7 R7S. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind an editor, but you know, the most aggressive is pretty clear, Anna. That's going to be 0-Day J or Patrick. I'm sure Patrick's probably the most aggressive, huh? Who goes full port only? Yeah, it's probably Patrick. It's directional based. There's no real mechanical setup, so it's hard for noobs to learn from him. Yeah, he's also using the volume profile. He's using a lot of other stuff. So I don't know. I don't hate his trades. I think they're fine. Damn good trading. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good suggestion, Coach Fred. Kyle. I like Patrick. Kyle is hilarious. He's funny too. I will say, actually, I'm going to take that back. 0-Day J doesn't have it. Kyle, he's the most degenerate because I've seen that man take 50 trades in like 2 hours and be down like 20 grand and just be like, well, let me keep it. I mean, literally the chart could look like this, right? The chart could look like this. And Kyle's like, I think I'll short. Oh, that one didn't win. All right, I'll short here. Oh shit, that one failed. All right, fuck it, I'll short here. He just keeps shorting. Like, dude, we're going to the moon. You're over there just shorting all over the place. He loves the short. He loves the short, and it's so funny. So, FSP Futures is the craziest one. Yeah, I just found him, and somebody recommended him to me recently. So, 70 accounts in 20 seconds, yeah. I don't know. R7S, you can email me, and we can talk about it, but right now I'm not really in a position, depending upon the cost, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. That sounds like very few trades. Yeah, they're like, yeah, he wants the cliff. He'll be like, man, he must have a bot on or something. He's like in a different trade every 8 minutes. So, well, FSP, from what I understand, just watching him a little bit yesterday, I actually watched him for a little while. I think he blew 5 accounts yesterday or something like that. But I guess he's spreading the risk across all of his accounts. So he's trading one account at a time, going a little heavier. So, recycles, exactly. Yeah. So, but no, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like there's no trader out there who I just think is like above and beyond everybody else, to be honest. And I include myself in that. So I think that, you know, there is one guy that I'm watching, but he does not have a YouTube. I'm keeping up with him. I'm kind of following him. I'm not going to shout him out yet because the results, I'm waiting to kind of see behind the scenes how some of the results are. But I am watching him, and not watching him per se, but in hindsight. So after the markets close or after I'm done trading. And kind of looking at his ideas and stuff, I do find them to be very interesting, and I will shout him out once if I think everything's legit. Nah, I can't say now, Coach Fred. It's too soon. Only found him on Thursday. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. But so far seems like a genuine guy. And, you know, I'm not into copying anybody's trades. I don't want to copy anybody. But, you know, if someone's like a genuine person and stuff like that, I like to give them a little shout out, give them a little pub if I can. Here's the thing, guys. Nobody ever shouted me out. Like, Nutty might have mentioned me once. I think Cammy mentioned me once. That's really about it, right? When I was kind of building my channel. And it does help other streamers if you give them a little bit, you know, you give them a little shout out. Even if it's 5, 10 subscribers. If it's 1 subscriber, you know, it helps. So there's certain people who think that by shouting someone else out, you're not going to use their code anymore or whatever. And maybe they're right. I don't know. My revenue has dropped. It has dropped, right? So maybe they are right. Maybe that's a true statement. But I don't know. So I feel like it's not really a competition. There's enough out there for everybody. But I don't know. Yes, Fred. I'll reveal all that. Give me about another week, and I'll reveal that to you. Exactly, design. Exactly. KFA, that's you? Maybe. Is it you? Let me click on your name, KFA. Let me see if it's you. Go to channel. All right, let me see here. 16 videos, 10 subscribers. All right, I just subscribed. KFA. I don't think it's you. King Dom Gold. See, like right now, we'll give King Dom Gold a little shout out here. And we post his little link here. And if you guys want to subscribe to him, I don't know anything about him, but there's his link. Go over there and subscribe. Yes, Takamura, I think that has something to do with it. But to be honest with you, the props that I'm using that I made the most money from are the bigger ones. APEX, APEX, Bulenox, Take Profit Trader. My funded futures really has dropped. And I think it's because they stopped giving the discounts as much as they did before. So basically, you're not really saving anything by using someone's code. You're getting the same price, so it's like, why take the extra minute to put the code in? You know what I mean? So, thank you, Coach Fred. But yeah. Do you guys see Cammy got a couple of payouts there? I don't know if you guys saw that last week. Looks like Cammy took out, what did he say, like 6,000, I think, from Topstep. Here's an interesting situation, guys. Interesting scenario here. 9 opportunity right here with the draw on liquidity being the 940 potentially here. I mean, you got nice separation. I mean, if we get a little 9 touch here, I'll take it with 1 mini, risk $200. Something like that. Oh, no, I won't reply. I will check it out here in just a moment. I won't forget. You left Apex because of their new shitty rules. Same with Bulenox. Reduce number of accounts to reduce payouts. What do you mean Bulenox to reduce the number of accounts and reduce payouts? I haven't seen that on Bulenox. That's new to my knowledge. I'm just going to keep trailing this down. But yeah, Apex, I mean, if you do follow the rules, you're typically fine. But, you know, I always say it's to each his own. You know, you got to make your own decision about every one of them. Oh, hit your TP. That sucks. Yeah. So now I probably wouldn't take it. We have a pretty big bullish SMT here. No. Takamura, you got some bad information, brother. I don't know where you got that from. Bulenox, you still have 11 PAs. And the max payout reduced by 500. It's still $1,500. That's what it's always been, as far as I know. You can still have 11 Takamura. You can only have, it's always been with Bulenox that you can only have 3 active below the threshold, if you get what I'm saying. So you can have 3 active below the threshold, and then once you get one of the 3 above the threshold, then you can activate a 4th. And the past evals sit there, and you're not billed while they're waiting. So they can sit there for as long as you need them to. So once you get one over the threshold, you can activate another, so on and so forth, all the way up to 11. And your max payout should be $1,500 per payout cycle. So I don't know. Can I take away from taking you out? Do the past evals ever expire? Nope. You take as long as you want, John G. They just sit there and wait on you. They just simply wait. Yeah, no worries, KFA. Yeah, so like right now I have 5 or 6 past. I'm going to activate 3 on Monday. And then those other 3 will sit there unbilled until I get one of those above the threshold. Once I get one above, they'll send me out an invoice to activate that. Bulenox end of days right now like 45. I don't even know. I haven't checked it today. They were like 45%. They were 75% a couple days ago, but max payout used to be 2K. I don't know. You couldn't activate 12 at once or 10 at once. As far as I know, Takamura. Now, I've only been trading Bulenox for a couple of years, and they've been around for a long time. So you got to take that into consideration, I guess. That could be before my time. I've been with them for maybe a year and a half, I think. Let me see when I joined them. Let me see. I can tell you. Since I joined them, that's the information. So I've been there July 2023 was when I joined Bulenox. And I know that the numbers have been the same since then. Now, before that, I have no clue. Europine saying they have enforced billing on the past for past eval accounts? No, Fred. So, see, here's the thing, Fred, what you have to understand. Before, you had to submit the eval for past qualification, right? So, like, once you passed, you had to submit it. Well, now it's automated. So if you didn't submit it and you just left it sitting there, then yeah, you would get rebilled. But if you submitted it and you already had 3 PAs, then you would not get rebilled. It actually disappears. You can see it on your dashboard once you submit it. Let me see if I can pull mine up without showing personal information. Let me see. So it doesn't tell me which ones those were, though. Yeah, I was going to try to show you what it would look like, but I can't. It doesn't let me see it. ES all the way down to the 84 here. Look at this lower. This thing's just moving lower now. Well, let's take a look at the higher time frame here and just see what kind of targets we got here to the left. Coming up on this 91 target. So that's kind of the next down. I think we're probably bearish to sell side here, at least. That wick there. I like to just mark out kind of obvious wicks. Man, are those equal lows? Those are pretty close to being equal lows at 788. So that target down there, 753, looks pretty juicy. And see, now that we got that manipulation lower one more time, then that kind of changes my thought process for the rest of the day. Talking rebuild, talking forcing conversion payment. No, how can they force a conversion payment, Coach Fred, if you can't activate it? You can't activate it. They can't force you to do that. If you can't activate it because you don't have the other ones above the threshold yet, it'd be tough to do that. John, below 80, I got 84, I got 78 and 70. Let's see if Mancini says anything else. 88 fails, we see 65. So his next level down is 65. You're talking for the first three. Oh, yeah, the first three, yeah, coach. I mean, you got to pay for those. I mean, your first three, you got to pay for them. You know, once they're passed. Now, you got time. Like about, oh, you can. So once the first invoices expire, you can just send them a message and say, yo, please send me another invoice for my past funded accounts. And they'll send you another invoice and it'll be good for another week. So you got about 2 weeks. So, or thereabouts. You got 5, a few bucks below target, Miami a month. Yeah. And if you've got them renewing at 90, okay, here, this is interesting. If you got them renewing at 90, then I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm in a bit late on this. My mouse was acting up. It almost died or something. I don't know. Typically, I look for 10 points off the 9. So if we say the 22, 12. So I'm going to put the take profit where I would normally look for it at. And the stop would be 32. Yeah, that's not the reaction we really want there. Hey, Tim Wu, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. You didn't activate 3 weeks. They told you to activate ASAP. Yeah. Oh, that's 3 weeks, though. That's quite a bit of time. There we go. The slap off the 9 worked. So if you see that trade right there, I was in late on it. Only took 8 points. But the first touch of the 9, that's what I was waiting for earlier. Oh, Stock Tiger, yeah. That sucks. Went short at 25, little scalp. Nice job. Good thing I took the 10 points there. I've back tested this right here, guys, that I just took. This has got about a 75% win rate. It's pretty solid. Use it with discretion, obviously. I like the fact that the 9's sitting inside a bearish gap there with an untested wick as well. So that's why I was thinking that it would work. I almost didn't even take it because I didn't see it until too late. So up $495 on that account now. 807 win for the day. You're out. Jonathan's quiet over there until he got it. The 9 EMA. So in what we're looking for a cross. We want to see an EMA cross. So we got the 9 and the 21 cross here. If you see, price rode the 9 the whole way down and never touched it, right? It never touched the 9. So the first touch of the 9 is good, usually 75% of the time or so, for a 10-point reaction. So I use a 10-point stop, 10-point take profit. And you got to use it with discretion because obviously, if we're bullish, do we want to be taking a short? No. But if we're bearish, do we want to take a short? Yeah, it's fine. Bulenox, I'm with the 50K, Tim. False flag day this week. Yeah. Nice job, trader. 30-second also had wicks. Nice short-term pivot. Yeah. Certainly did. But you look on the 5-minute here. Yeah, we could maybe. I mean, you got that 940 level. 960? Maybe. Want a little push up here? We'll see. What up, Mike G? How you doing? It does, Coach Fred. We had we did have a 30-second long signal there, but I'm not going to take that first long inversion after a big dump anyway. I need some sort of manipulation leg. So I ignored it. You'd expect Monday to pump. Coper, I never expect anything. That's the thing. It's like, I never expect anything. I just trade. I mean, does it make sense for it to pump? Probably. But does the Nasdaq do what makes sense? Nope, not usually. I mean, I would probably say this is a decent spot. I don't know. That one might get pushed through. I actually kind of like that one better. The 960 level. For a little reaction back lower. You could get one here in the 40s, but that's a little scary. Do I tardily accounts? Do I do tardily? Tradeify? Jonathan? I don't have any Tradeify accounts, but I'm going to buy some more. I've had them before. I've traded them before. Never had a payout. I had some direct funded accounts, about 7 of them, and blew them. I degened them and blew them. But I do like Tradeify, and I do have a code with them. MM, if you want to support the channel. The best coupon code there is. I do have the data to back it up. Unlike Jay. Yeah. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I had to. I had to say it. I had to say it. 5K Doge check coming out soon? Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'll take it. Or you can keep it and get rid of the IRS. I'm good with that too. Oh. What do we got over there, Coach Fred? What are we talking about? The family futures, whatever? With Danny and Jay Dunn, I guess is his name. Yeah, I've never traded with them. I'm getting a $0 check. Yeah. That's the check I wait on every month, Design. Oh, I get what you're saying. If this doesn't hit $7.99, you'll eat Nutty Speedo. You'll eat what's in the Speedo too, Trader on Tilt. All right, hold on. Let me text. Hold on. Let me text Nutty. I got to text that to Nutty, and then we're going to put it on the chart. We're going to put it on the chart. My phone has been so crazy lately. Come on, man. What are you doing? All right, let me send Nutty this text. I'm going to say, are you up for this? I just sent it to him. Let's see if we get a response. Sent it over to him. Let's see what he says. He has to watch it first. No. You didn't say that. Come see the bridge you have for sale. You have some oceanfront property in Arizona? Oh, yeah, me too, Jonathan. Hey, John, Trader on Tilt's the one who said it, okay? He's the one who put it out there. So let's mark it out. $7.99. Everybody's short right now. Trader on Tilt guarantee. Or he eats Nutty's Speedo. Perfect. Locking it in. Let's make it nice and big so everybody can see. And I'm pretty sure we should put that in red. What do you think? And then let's go below so that we know. There it is. Nice and big right out in the center of the chart. Well, now we probably need to go to the right. Bottom right. There we go. There we go. Boom. It's on there. Let's keep it on there. Right there at the bottom of the chart so we can see. I haven't seen a man put a level out there like that since Tom Sabo. I don't know, Jonathan. He didn't even do the punishment. They're banning for hedging evals. I mean, but how do you hedge evals with Topstep, though, Pine Tree? I don't know how you do that. I mean, I guess you could full port short, full port long, take one off at 1,500. Yeah, I guess you could. That's not going to work very much. Well, you'd have to buy more than 4. Think about it. In order to get, well, you'd have to buy 4 to pass 1. I don't think financially that makes sense to me. Well, one long, one short, but the thing is, you're going to make 1,500 on one, you're going to lose 1,000 on the other, and then the next day you got to try to make 1,500 on the same one and lose 1,000 on the same one, but you don't know which way the market's going to go. See what I'm saying? You hedge the hedge with a hedge, so the hedge is properly hedged with the hedge. So, I don't know. Difficult to do. It's difficult to do. In my opinion, it's difficult to do. At that point, you may as well just trade it. I don't know if Nutty will text me back or not. We'll see. Come on, 880. No, Coper. We need $7.99 because, you know, Trader on Tilt. He's got his life on the line here. Layla, not really. So, Layla, you got about 2 weeks. They're going to send you an invoice. It'll be on your dashboard. If you don't pay it right away, it will say it will change to pending. Once it changes to pending, then you can send them a ticket. They'll reactivate it again, and you'll have about another week. So a couple of weeks there to kind of pay it. So he must be busy with the line. I don't know. He's in Florida, so I don't think he's I don't think he's doing the line. Yeah, Spider Trader. Yeah, it's an expensive hedge, very expensive. Your alter ego makes 1,500 the right way with the next day hedge. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense, Pine Tree. So, Moth, I hedge with the same firm. I hedge with Apex. Bulenox I hedge, Apex I hedge. My funded futures I can hedge. It's been no issue, at least in the eval stage. Because here's the thing, you're not guaranteed to pass. And you guys have seen it. You're not guaranteed to pass at all. You could fail both. And probably 50% of the time, you probably fail both. 50% of the time you pass one. 5% of the time you pass both. Right? Just depends. Yeah, Andy, it's very difficult. I mean, like you guys you see me do it. You see me do it in the past. It's tough. Should I just full port short now and target the 799 and blame trader on tilt if I don't get it? Maybe. I do think below 90 here we can see a little elevator into the 50s. A little elevator. Trader gets half. Classic. Let's go, Andy. Nice. Runner still in. You stopped at the third floor. I think the 50s are reasonable here. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe we do see 799. Probably ends up being a decent call out. Let's see trader on tilt. Let's see. I think I'm probably going to take this short here at the 90. Got in late. Got in late, as I always do. I'm going to target 60. Stop will be in at break even below the low. I want to see the elevator below that wick. I might kill this and jump back in. If it pushes back up. Stops in. Got back below the low. Yeah. So I'm going to wait for it to push back up and I'll jump back in here short. We're up 500, so we're going to make 1,000. So we're going to make 50 points. Anyone full port? I'm not. Put my... Wow, guys. Oh, come on. Full port doesn't count. Go long, you can always DCA. I'm just going to short. Short the bottom. Why not? Seems reasonable. I mean, really? You guys seeing this? Left equal highs there, so. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump in here, and it's just going to push right back up. I guess we'll just be in 2. So that's 15 points. That would be 300. And then, so this would just need to be... something like that. Bring a nice little DCA home to mama. I don't want to, but... that's what happens when you get FOMO and you jump in lower, right? All right, let's get Trader on Tilt's guarantee back on the screen here. We can't have that not on there. All right, tagged in. Stops to break even below the low. $8.25 looks juicy. Kind of does. How many points is the low? Man, it's 10 points. All right, we'll take one off at 13 if we get it. I don't love this reaction now, though. Probably might get stopped. Might get stopped. Might F around and find out here. Not even bringing a sweat, but if I'm wrong, I hope it's cotton. Oh, I don't know if I'd hope it's cotton. I would hope it's like some sort of sweat weeping. You know, like what's it called? What is it called? Like those sport fit shirts. I don't even know what they're called. Dry fit. Some sort of dry fit. Some sort of dry fit option. Sweat wicking. 300 away. Started at 1 hour ago. Let's go. The afternoon making a stand. Wall forming. Yeah. Looks like we might get ripped. Yeah. I probably should have the stop a little higher here, but I got to get back below 90 on this push lower, otherwise it's just going to stop me. No! All right, we get back below 90. I feel a little better about this. All right. Do it. Do it. Do it. Bulenox didn't have a big end of day sale again. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? He's got a nutty bar in his shafts. Maybe. He might be hiding something in there for you. Juicy. Oh, goodness. You know how mad I would have been if that would have stopped me out and then we got that big red candle. It's giving me a chance to get out here, but Trader on Tilt says, don't do it, bro. So I'm listening to him. I am going to not be unreasonable and move the stop to break even at the low, though. We are going to do that. ES at the pivot there. Again. Goodness, man. What are we doing? Get below the low there, guy. Got to put a little line here so it knows what I'm talking about. You kill for one? Yeah. Grab 30. No respect for that bullish gap? Yeah. It just ripped right through it, which is a bear sign. But I do think if we get back above 90, I'm just going to get out of this. We're coming up on the macro here in what, about 3 minutes? Come on, man. Push it down. Do it. Just do it. Macro, last 10 minutes of the hour, first 10 minutes of the hour. It's typically when price likes to run towards liquidity. Theoretically. Oh, really? Let's say, come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I guess we should have just taken our 8 points. I don't know. Maybe we should have taken it off. I don't know. Trying to hang in there. Yeah, like this is why I can't trade. Yeah. Trailing drawdown. This one doesn't have the trailing, so we're not worried about that, but I know if I exit, this thing will dump. And I'll just have to re-enter and get a worse fill, so. I could take profit at the 71, but I think we get an overshoot on the push down. All right, 1 minute till the 50 after here. Let's see. Can she do it? For methodical. Be kind. Be the kind of girl that you take home to mom. Don't be the other kind. I will trail aggressively at that bottom of that wick there. So as soon as it hits the bottom of that wick, I'm going to trail it aggressively, right behind price. Because I don't want it to bounce like it just did earlier. Take one off there. I'm going to go break even on the other. I don't like these bounces. I have no idea what we're up here. No, we'll get a little drama in the 50s. I guess if I was a little more patient there, it would have been better. I like where my stop is now. So maybe we target, what do we need? That's 47 points. That's basically almost $1,000. I don't know if that's too much or not. We're up 400. So 400, so that'd be 50,400. Yeah, so we probably need like 38. So I'm going to leave it there. I think that'll give me around $1,500 in profit, give or take a few bucks. You take baby gains, you chickened out and got out at the horizontal level. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I like that we have all this consolidation here. My stop's kind of like sort of at the top of the range of it. So I feel comfortable leaving that there without having to trail here. Because if it pushes back up into there, I'm just going to get stopped anyway. So let's see if we can't get that run down into the 30s. I think it will get a small reaction at the 50 level and then push through there. But I think we can make like another 600. What would that be? 60 to the 40. Yeah, that's about right. So you kind of want to see this hold below that 70 level, really. Would feel bad if it comes back and stops us, but be patient. Show a little patience here, I guess. $700. So 40 to 70, that's 600. Okay, so I think I can actually come down about 5 more points. Let's come down to the 34s and see. I bring a disgrace to the family name. I know. No patience. What's patience? I don't normally have it. Now, if this was a funded, you know, I'd be like, I'll be trailing it behind like 0 day. Get down there! Oh. We're in the macro now, so let's see if this thing will run. Oh, patience. I got you. Trader on tilt, guarantee, or he eats nutty Speedo. Down there at $7.99, the call out. The most manliest call out I've ever seen. All right, so do you guys think it's reasonable if we close below here to move my stop down to here? Because, like, technically that would be an OB. We did take a little liquidity with it on that push down. I'll wait and see, but not really one yet. Mental patient. Hey. Where's Kid Poker at, man? I want Kid Poker to be in here telling me what kind of trade he's in. Where you at, Kid Poker? I know he said he gave up, but I don't believe him. That's no bueno right there. That's not a... Well, is that the shock of the hour? Nope, it's not even the shock of the hour. That's not a bueno candle. Let me help you, Nasdaq. Elevator! I'm going to draw it out for them so they know. $7.99 design knob, yep, down there. Or the nutty Speedo is in play. I could have actually drawn this more favorable for me. Could have just made it an elevator. The old Trump Sharpie. Someone said Trump was speaking earlier. Did he? Was he speaking? I forgot to look. You know, I did mention earlier going for these bigger targets never work. It's not really working out because it never just goes straight there. It's always BS, BS, and then goes. We're holding the 9. Come on, elevator. Where you at? Uh-oh, elevator incoming. Uh-oh, maybe. Elevator? Question mark? Question mark? Exclamation mark? You can plan snacks accordingly. What time frame are you thinking for your 12-hour stream? 3 a.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Elevator incoming, boys and girls. All aboard. Next stop, 834.75. ES approaching the 65 there. I am watching it because if we hit 65 on the ES first, I will kill this. Not there yet. Little 50 drama expected. You can stop on the pins with arm's reach, within arm's reach. Yes, perfect. All right, not going to be completely unreasonable here. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop down to lock in, say, 15 points. And back below this low, I want to see a nice candle. Niceties, please. Nice. Be nice. Be nice. Like I said, I want to take you home to mom. I don't want to do the other thing. I want to take you home to mom there. All right, we'll take it. Hey, hey, hey. We shall take. Who's giving it to you like methodical? So you can long Takamura? I'm out. KFA, we might do it. Up $1,355 on this one, $1,500 on the other one. Design long 840 for a scalperoonie. There's a nice scalp there. Yeah, I just didn't want to hold it. I had my stop here. I don't know. I'm taking it. I tell you guys, this thing's not just going to go straight to the target. I mean, we've seen this just over the last 2 weeks. It's, you know, mess around and then go. We're not going to get those true elevators. Turned a $600 loss into $200 gain. Let's go, Joseph. You the man. Scalped it 3 times for 2K. Yeah, that was like, I mean, you could have gotten in and out. Like, I mean, this is what it, you know, just making lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. Just the same thing we were looking for up here and when it kind of turned, right? Same exact thing here. And then it kind of turned here. Started making the lower lows. I mean, it's the exact same thing, but to the downside here, you know? Just holding that downtrend. I like to keep it simple on the evals. I traded a little differently on my fundeds, but evals, we'll use the trend lines. We'll use the EMAs. Thank you, Tom. The majority of your winners the past few hours have been quick long scalps off the massive sell-offs. Yeah. The knife catches are good. I mean, they're good for 20, 30 point bounces. I mean, you see right off that 40 level, what? 37, we ripped back up 20 points quickly inside of 2 minutes. So I guess if I put my stop right there where I had it at 72 in hindsight, looks like it probably would have worked out for the full target. But let's be honest. We're $150 from the max daily, and we got to trade 5 days anyway. This is day 1. I should have flipped a day yesterday. I actually got the account yesterday. I should have flipped a day. Didn't even think about it. Yeah, it works great until this one time. Yeah. Hold on. Let's do this. That's better. That's better. That is better. Let's send this to Nutty. Show him that we're live with it on here. Oh, yes, it definitely has design. We're at the top of the hour here. You want to see this thing start moving. If it's truly going to hit the 799, it should do it in the next 10 minutes, in my opinion. ES is at a key support level here, so there's my target. That was my target. What's going to be interesting, Trader on Tilt, is ES is at support. What if this is the low a day? What if this is the low a day? Trader on Tilt put himself on the line, Citizen Zero. He has decided that he would call out a guarantee, thinking that Methodical would just overlook it and not put it out here for everyone to see. I've texted Nutty, but he's not answering. He must be on the golf course. Yeah, Coper, I don't think I'm taking any more trades myself. My interest now is whether or not Trader on Tilt eats the speedo. Nutty bars and speedos. I don't know if he is or if he isn't. Maybe. Your chompers are going to get a workout. It would be funny if we got like to 800. We missed it by, let's say we got to 800. We missed it by 4 ticks and we bounced. And that was the low a day. Yeah, exactly designed. That would be hilarious. I don't know if we could, I don't know if we'd allow him to be punished like that for coming that close. But I do think if it doesn't happen in the next 10 minutes, it might not happen. 8 minutes at this point. You're tempted to reopen Ninja just because we're just, yeah, don't do it, Citizen Zero. Don't do it. Uh-oh, look at that bounce off the pivot. Yes, reclaiming the 65. I'm about to go long. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We took a pretty good win there. I mean, this was the original entry. 33 points. The first contract we took off only for 10. I think you're probably safe, trader on tilt. And I mean that would also make Nutty safe too, because let's be honest, I don't think he wants you eating his speedo. If he in fact has a speedo, I don't know. He put his balls on the table. We hold him accountable. Exactly. You're trading a mini, not a micro. Yes, Wilson. We are trading minis. I don't usually trade micros. Very rarely. I might trade them like in the Asia session or something. All right, let's see. I mean, it needs to happen in the next few candles. Otherwise, you know. There's a fake pine tree trader on Twitter. Nice. I got a bunch in Discord. I don't think I have one on Twitter. So, needs to be content with the little wins. Yeah. Yeah, I think we get a little push now. Let's see. Oof. Sure is holding that level strong. Trader on tilt's over there sweating. He's sweating. Let me text Nutty. I'm going to say, would you be willing to wear Speedos for 3 days before Trader on Tilt eats these? Oh, God, we're bad. We're bad. Let this be the low a day. Please. I want to see Trader on Tilt suffer. We will video it. Howard Stern style. That's right. I'll put a stop order at 800. Alpine Blue as accounts the day prior to the big trip. Yeah. Nate, that sucks. I felt really bad for Alpine. I'm not going to lie. I really did. I did. I wonder if Nutty must be playing golf. He's not answering, so. Trust me, I know Pine Tree. I know all about blowing up on a Friday, but he also blew up on a day before he had to take a big trip, which sucks, but he'll be back. He always is. He'll reload and rebuild. 810 as support. Maybe. Today's a perfect day for Bulenox evals. True. Yeah, Nutty's Amish, Moth, for sure. I don't know. He might wear those boxer briefs. I don't know. I don't know what he rocks at the beach. I have no idea. I don't know what he rocks at the beach. All right, is this the elevator? You got about 3 minutes left. About 3 minutes before I think it might be the low a day. If it doesn't happen in 3 minutes, the low a day is in. So. Let me try to help it. Hold on, let me help it. All right, I'm not going to have the arrow touch it, just for fun. Normally, I'd put the arrow like here, you know, to touch it, but we're going to leave the arrow just short of it, just for funsies. I don't have the fancy money bag like Tom Sabo. Uh-oh. Is it listening? Oh, let's see. Hold on, let's zoom in real close. Let's zoom in. We got to get in there so we can all see it. Oh. Macro ends in 2 minutes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It would be so funny if the low a day is 812. That would be so funny. Oh. Here, you know what I could do right here? I could just draw a line, and that would be support. Right? I'll just draw a random line on the chart. VIX is pushing. All right, I don't want to see him have to eat it, so I'm going to move it down to there. Give him a little assistance. Yeah, if I get long, for sure, Moth. If I get long, I'm going to be wrecked. I ain't doing that. I might get short, though. I could risk like 8 points on getting short here for $200. What do we got? 150 we need? Is that 30 ticks? We'll try it. Come on, push it down. Where is the elevator? We got 30 seconds before the macro ends. 30 seconds. All right, I'm going break even here. Oh, never mind. 16, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait till next hour. You're looking at the 15-minute. We got a lot of room to the downside. Yeah, we do. I got those marked down there too. Somewhere, 788. So the macro ended. But it's at 801. It's at 800.75 and it bounced. Oh, there we go. All right, let me send this to Nutty. Let's send it to Nutty. I'm going to say disaster averted. Yeah, good call, trader on tilt, though. Good call. Good call. Excellent call. Hey, look at my math, guys. Look at my math. Look at that math there. You can't do it any better than that. So, anyways. All right, guys and girls. That's going to do it for me. If you're just joining us, $1,500 on this account, $1,500 on the other Take Profit Trader account, 600 and whatever on the Bulenox funded. What do we get? 665, and then we're down 340 on the 10 fundeds. So that's going to do it for me. We will do some sort of backtesting session. We'll have some sort of content over the weekend here, and we'll be back on Monday. I do appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time. If you guys want to support the channel, please use my codes for any of the prop firms. We do appreciate it. You guys have a good day.